How are you guys? Just give me a second and we'll catch up. Hope everyone had a good night. Amanda says, yep, I'm here now, but it's 1:13 a.m. So you haven't even been to bed yet, huh? Making popcorn, using butter for oil and stove. I'm almost ready. Hey, Austin. Austin says hi. It is 5 for me. Been up for about 2.5 hours, maybe close to 3 hours. Hey, Sniper. Sniper says Grand Rising, Derek and all. Tundra is here. Hey, Tundra. Austin says good morning. So, I've been talking quite a bit on special relationships and holy relationships. The shift between the two. In truth, at least my way of seeing it, every relationship is a holy relationship. Special relationship sounds pretty good, doesn't it? However, what a special relationship does is props up the ego because it can shift in a moment's notice. That, and we've all had that. We've all had the experience of being absolutely in love or enthralled with someone, or having a best friend that we cherish above others, and something happened that changed it entirely. We now see that person, situation, or event, or that object in an entirely different way. That what made them special in a way that we took as love or affection or friendship is now seen special as our dislike or our hate or our resentment or our judgment. Same person, different shift. A holy relationship, give me a sec, guys, is when two people come together for the sole purpose of learning forgiveness continuously. So, of course, that's all we really need is one holy relationship. But to veer away from the course a little bit, I think that every relationship offers us a holy encounter, that we have that opportunity to shift our perspective, that we can see them in the light of who they truly are, because it offers us a reflection to see the light in which we truly are. We could see someone in an illusion of their separation, their pain, their isolation, which again just offers us a reflection of our own illusion, of our own identification with an illusion. Austin says hi to everyone. Our choice. This is why, again, in the course, and I've been reading it the past couple of days, that one line of, it's all an opportunity of either someone is presenting us an opportunity to love, or they are asking for help or healing. No exceptions. If we make an exception, we are making a special relationship of someone or the situation. Man, it says, Austin just subbed you. Hey, beggar. Vega says, good to see you, Amanda. Vega, how are you? Let me catch up in the chat, and then we'll continue. Vega says, spare some change. No change to spare, but send any love, my friend. Good morning or night. Good morning for you, for me. Good night for you, my friend. Chapter 15 deals with this quite a bit. We have, in every opportunity that we encounter someone, Amanda says, I got some, but it's a long walk. I don't know how to pronounce that. Aswak, say, man, hey, how are you? Also says, thanks for subscribing to his channel. Yep, he is shooting for 1K. Hey, speaking of Ks, what K did we find Tandra today? Amanda says, Washington State. Also says hi to everyone. Hey, Danny. Danny says, good morning, Yogi. My friend, how are you? Danny, I'm good. How are you? Tandra says, hey to Danny. So every moment, or every encounter, or every situation, or every whatever, is the possibility for a holy instant. Course in Miracles says the holy instant is the Holy Spirit's most useful learning device for teaching you love's meaning. For its purpose is to suspend judgment entirely. Danny says, hey to Amanda. Tandra says, Yogi, I done the math for today. I done the math for today. Thank you. Thank you. 228 watch hours left, guys. That's all Tandra needs. And that's with 5 days left. 5 days held back, right? So we know we are 100 and something left. So, if you guys want to run a playlist or watch a video for our friend Tandra today, if everyone were to do that, we would, just have it up on a spare device and have it running on a window. Tune in every once in a while. Make sure you leave a comment. Hit the like button, because it catches. We don't want to just get the watch hours. We want to capture the algorithm's attention. Let them know that Tandra is on the map. Full support. But hey, it's Friday. We can get her there by Monday. Also says hi to the amazing Amanda. Amanda says, should we start here? Vega says, how to enter America from Canada? I don't know. I just did it by road. I just drove into Canada and then drove back. Danny says, nope. Amanda says, Vega, just walk. Lots of places you can hop over. You can just drive over. Tandra says, thanks, that would be amazing. Yep. So eventually, guys, if your goal is to monetize, eventually you will all be in the position that Tandra is now. So close. And I guarantee you, if you were to show up on a live stream and say, hey guys, can you help me? Tandra would say absolutely, and she would run a playlist for you. Tandra is actually doing playlist for Daisy May, who's really close. Daisy May might actually be there already. We'll find out. So Every encounter on YouTube holds the possibility of a holy instant where judgment can be suspended. Judgment always rests on the past, for past experience is a basis on which you judge. Judgment becomes impossible without the past, for without it, you do not understand anything. You will make no attempt to judge because it would be quite apparent to you that you do not understand what anything means. You are afraid of this because you believe that without the ego, all would be chaos. Yet I assure you that without the ego, all would be love. Without the ego, all would be love. Every judgment is made. There's a difference between judgment of the ego and judgment of love. Judgment of love does not hold the past. It is saying, I am evaluating you in this holy instant as being wholly and fully worthy of the love in which we all are. Also says, I need more watch hours. I have 7:34. Yep, we can help you with that, Austin. Amanda says, you're doing great, Tandra. Amanda says, it's hard for me to get people to see my videos. It's tough when we first start. It's tough now. I've been at this for over a year now. Just about a year. And it's still not easy. Well, Danny says, YouTube really likes me. It seems I went from 488 subs to 736 subs yesterday. Wow, that's amazing. All right, that gives you 500. We can start working on watch hours for Danny too. Austin says, oops, I read that. And Tanya says, Amanda, I will for sure. I've just been throwing everything to get that 3K at the moment. Yep. Tandra is the priority. Her and Daisy. I've been working with Sherry as well, and Food from Afar. No one's ever dropped. You know what I mean? We always want to keep helping people. We always want to keep, you know, if you see someone live, show up, hit the like button, leave a comment, spend 5 minutes, watch an ad. Here's the thing with YouTube. The gift of attention goes a long way. Doesn't have to be tons. Lucy says, hey there. Hey, Lucy. Lucy's Warren's World is here. How are you, my friend? Danny says, Chandra, you have a playlist to play? She does. Just several, actually. Chandra says, not everyone, everything, sorry. Tanya says, Danny, yeah. And Amanda says, so Eric, is it my ego that says I love you or my heart? This is a good question. Love is always and only from the heart. Course says only love is real. Nothing unreal exists. Therein lies the peace of God. However, the ego can use the concept of love for its own advantage. And that is when we always say, what's in it for me? I love this person because of how they make me feel. I love this person for what they bring to me. I love this person for what they do. And then, of course, when they stop doing it, when they stop making you feel a certain way, that love, that special relationship, still maintains a special relationship, but now it's a special relationship of hate or dislike or resentment or judgment. We've seen people who are friends one moment and enemies the next. It's a special relationship. It's not love and has absolutely nothing to do with love. Love is when we look beyond the special relationships and we see the holiness of every single encounter. Bigger says, fill in everyone where? Danny says you can get yourself there very easy. You need 3 devices, run them a month, 24/7, and you will have almost 3K watch hours. Tanya says Vega typo. So how are you, Lucy? Tanya says Danny can't ask for a phone number. I only have one. Yeah, I only have one too. But she's there. 200. Less than 200. Danny says make a few other accounts. Lucy's saying hi to everyone. Let me bring up Lucy's channel. Lucy says, I'm doing great. How are you? I'm doing great too, Lucy. I'm glad to hear that you are. Tanya says, Danny can it asks for a phone number. I only have one. You could use do you use Gmail? Brandon says, okay, awesome. I love you from my heart, and there's nothing in it for me but to watch you smile. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And you're going to make me smile in just a minute. Danny says you can also use your number several times. Danny says I have 20 accounts. Tandra? Wow. Tandra says she'll look into it. And thanks. So imagine that judgment becomes impossible without the past. For without it, you do not understand anything. When I look at anyone, if I look from the lens of the past, I understand them from past events, past situations, past encounters. If I take away the past, I don't understand anything about that person. I don't need to understand anything about that person, other than they are the same source as me, that they are absolute love. The past is the ego's chief learning device, for it is in the past that you learn to define your needs and acquired methods for meeting them on your own terms. So we have that opportunity. We can make anyone and anything a special relationship, meaning it props up the ego. It props up the ego with feeling special, feeling wonderful, or it props up the ego with feelings of you are not worthy, you have done this, you are guilty, I have judged you. Or we can have a holy encounter. We can have a holy instant where we see everyone without the lens of the past. It's an amazing experience to have a moment of true forgiveness. And I'm saying when we forgive someone, by seeing them not by their past, but who they truly are. Because now we realize that everyone has sinned. Sin in the original translation from, I guess, Aramaic to Greek, simply means to miss the mark. It's not a irrevocable action in which we will be punished and judged for eternity. It means we've missed the mark. Who hasn't missed the mark? If we've missed the mark, it means we can let ourselves, we can let others off the hook. So you've missed the mark. So I've been holding the past against you. The past doesn't exist. The great line from A Course in Miracles is that the one holy true thing about the past is that it's not here. It's simply not here. What if we gave everyone the gift of the present moment? Every single one. Danny says, well, we get some love from Amanda, from Lucy. Thank you, Lucy. Why do you think the only species that's so smart? We do everything in this world. Are we gods? We are aspects of God, as is every other species. Then he says, Yogi, question: how would you handle a very over-obsessed, jealous woman in a group? No words will stick with her. And it's not Amanda. Well, I'm glad to hear it's not Amanda. I agree with Amanda. She's a bother blocker. You know what? I don't want anyone to think that in terms of forgiveness, that it means that we don't have boundaries. You can forgive and still have to do what's right for you. And you do that with a clear heart, because you're not doing it out of spite. You're not doing it out of hatred. You are not doing it out of anything other than offering yourself the same love that you would give someone else. It might be the best thing that you can do for that person, because now they have the opportunity to view themselves in a different light. So we can detach with love. We can detach with care. Let's see. Lucy's saying hi to everyone. Bennett says, I never get jealous. Not that type. Baker says, I can confirm that. Bennett says, thank you, Baker. And Semper says, forgiveness is the remembrance of truth, recognizing that beyond the narrative of their relationship is a loved one whom they care for and appreciate. Nice. That's beautiful, Sniper. I read this last night, and I said I was going to read it again today. So I will. Let me bring it up real quick. One second, guys. You might not be able to find it off the bat. That's okay. We'll dive back in the chat. Oh, Amazing says Danny is Baker. Is he? How come I never put that together? Danny says, no, he's not. The plot thickens. Amanda says, love you too, Danny. Amanda says, Eric? Yes, I am not Baker. Danny says, Yogi, did you test the soap and shampoo? I have not tested the soap and the shampoo yet. I will, though. Amanda says, he said soap. Danny started it. Danny did start it. I was here to witness it. Danny did start it. Sorry, I keep looking for the section I want to read, but I can't find it. Baker says, I can confirm that. Oops, I think I read that already. I'm behind in the chat. Amanda says, I need to go test the soap. So, hey, speaking of watch hours, and Tandra, she has Descent and Touchdown Boeing 737 up and playing now. I've had her up for, I've had her up for a bit, at least an hour and a half so far. I'll have this play until she changes it, and then I'll have either a playlist or whatever else she brings up. Baker says, no, he is not Danny Boy. Then he says, Amanda Yogi was talking about washing with soap, and I did a donation for shampoo. He did. Someone asked me, being very facetious, what shampoo do I use? And I was laughing that, you know, I use soap. What makes you think that I have shampoo money, let alone conditioner money? Amanda says, hey, Danny, we're making laugh. You are making me laugh. And Semper says, I know you have a lot to read up from the soul of the white ant to Rocco's Basilic's thought experiment. Yeah, and I have the soul of the white ant on my e-reader. I'm going to copy Rocco's thought experiment. And I'll bring that up for this morning. Tanya says, thanks, Yogi. I'm throwing the paint on the wall to get there. That's the way to do it. That is absolutely the way to do it. Runner Boy was supposed to do a restream last night, and I hope he did. Everyone who has been doing the restream in a really short period of time has closed the gap, and they're so close to getting that. So I'd just love to see Runner Boy, because he's been wanting to get monetized since I've known him, and that's been about a year now, or close to it. All right, guys, so I'm going to get ready. I'm going to make my oatmeal and take a walk. Debating if I want to do a kettlebell workout live stream. Sepper says, have you all hit the like? I hope so, guys. Amanda says, I want to walk with you. It would be enjoyable. I'd love my morning walks. Especially, I try to get there. I adjust my eating time to when the sun is coming up. So it's getting earlier and earlier. Soon it'll dip below 7. So eventually I will extend my fast so that I can get out and walk before the sun comes up. Tanya says, have a nice walk. Thank you. Danny says, I'm watching. Amanda says, I read people, remember? All right, so guys, I'll be back. Be back 1 o'clock. Appreciate y'all being here. Just a quick reiteration. Every moment, we're in a relationship with everyone. There is no one we are not in a relationship with. And that is everything. Not just, I'm in a relationship with the chair that I'm sitting on. Relationship with my watch, with my phone, with the camera, with everything. I can turn that into a special relationship by judging its worth towards me, or I can have it as a holy instant where I can see that everything is offering me a moment to recognize absolute love, moment by moment by moment. Amanda says, love you. Danny says, I'm watching. I think I read that. Vega says, oh, I was watching Amanda's Cats. Nice. Amanda is laughing, says, Beggar honors on my lap. Vega says, just messing, I'm not Danny. All right. I think I'm subbed to Beggar. Let's check real quick before I go. I am. Okay. I'm going to see everyone later. I may or may not do a kettlebell workout on a live stream. I doubt it, but we'll see. If not, I'll see everyone if you're around. If you got nothing better to do or you're bored, come on by, say hi. I'll be live at 1 o'clock. Thanks, guys. Amanda says workout. I want to see skin. You're thinking of Jace. You're thinking of Jace. If you want to see skin, you're thinking of Jace. So I'll see everyone later, guys. Amanda says I need to start working out more. I did laugh, Amanda. Danny, you should reach out to Jace. Do a session with him. He will tailor it to everyone's ability and situation, wherever you are now and wherever you would like to be. Yep. He's a good one. Amanda says I'm happy. That makes me happy too. Thanks, guys. I'll see everyone later.